Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. And I told y'all, man, people just be giving me stuff that I need to address right away, so it won't be backing up into other topics that I want to talk about. And so now I got to break down this grifting thing. Now, I'm going to just talk about it right now, but I'm going to break it down with notes after this. You know, when I get a little more time, I can sit down and I can break down to y'all with notes, with definitions, with details of these words of the grifting thing. Now, I didn't hear anybody using this term before I started using it online. And I started using it after I listened to the audiobook, Outwitting the Devil. Because I looked up exactly what is this grifting that he keep talking about in this book, right? So when I looked it up, I start being able to visualize illustrations of what grifting was in my mind. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about it, but later on, either today or tomorrow, or even Sunday if I have to. Y'all know I like to just leave Sunday for the Sunday sermon. For those who believe in God, know that there's a God and that he's going to judge you. Because some people don't grow up in the church and they act like you don't believe that all this stuff is real. But yet they claim to be smart though, but who's keeping score? So, what is grifting? Grifting is defined as, I'm at a red light, so let me look it up. Let me look up the definition. It's a scheme. Scamming, right? Like, again, we're just talking about it right now, but we're going to break it down all the way as soon as possible, either today, tomorrow, and worse, Sunday. But we're going to talk about it because people are using the same tactics as the Rainbow Group when they say, oh, you criticizing rainbow people, you must be rainbow. That's the same reverse psychology tactics that people use to try to deflect the criticism off of themselves. And you got people that, the people that ride with them, well, so, grifting is the new grift. Man, shut up. Be quiet, man. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just trying to side with people. Before you side with people, man, you at least know what you're talking about. That's what I do. I'm going to show you what works. Before you side with people, at least know what you're talking about. So, let me show you some examples as a preview of what we're going to talk about in terms of grifting. Now remember, grifting is scam. It's scheming to gain somebody's favor, gain fame, or gain money, right? You say things and you act in ways with the hope of gaining something that you want for yourself. Let me give you some examples. Angry man, grifter. Here's why. He says he has a whole little group, Bino, right? Black in name only, that's what it means. But yet, all day long, he's appearing to show passion for blacks. That's what he's appearing. But yet he says he hates niggas. Or he basically calling the people who don't agree with him niggas. And he says he hates them. But yet he comes on every day telling people to support the show. Who you think watching them? White people? No, maybe a couple. Not a lot. Black people, the people he claims not to like. The people he always criticized. The people, oh, I'm gonna keep shaming black women. Okay, so this what makes his whole channel a grift. Now, he didn't used to be a grifter because at least in the past, it appeared, and maybe he was a grifter back then too, but it appeared that he said the things he said with hope of producing change. Now he's saying what he say to get change. And I'm talking about that. So when you present passion, but then you say you don't care, you make yourself a grifter. So anybody that's being entertaining to a group that they claim they don't like, or they constantly insult negatively, or they say they don't care. I don't care what you do. They grifting automatically. And that's why some of these guys are going on the offensive about this term grifting. Only hit dogs gonna holler. So now they're saying that people like me is grifting. How am I grifting? I don't get paid from YouTube. And y'all gonna see, I'm gonna be the same when I get monetized. I'm gonna criticize the same things. I'm gonna say the same things. I do care. I live in the United States. How can I not care? Not caring is why things is gonna go south real fast. So you got these people that saying they don't care what you do and all this, all that, but yet we constantly seeing your face grift. Just like preachers who might not even believe in God, but they make a lot of money from preaching. That's a grift. That's the example of a grift. A person who does something to gain something, but appears and presents themselves to actually care or be concerned. So if you say you don't care, but yet we always hear from you as a grift. And if you act like you care and you don't, you're a grifter. So just pearly things, grifter. Her whole family said that she wasn't like that, and that's not how she thinks. But yet we keep hearing from her. She already said that she don't believe in reparations, that slavery is embellished, but yet she trying to present herself in a space with predominantly black people. Grifter. Adam No Jumper, grifter. Jerry Springer was a grifter. He was an example of a grifter. A person who capitalizes on behavior, words, and things that they are only doing for selfish reasons or for some type of scheme. You get what I'm saying? Do y'all understand? So I'm giving you a little outline, so when I come and I break it all the way down, and some of y'all content creators I haven't named yet, but if you keep talking, you gonna be on the list. Cause some of them, I used to like them. They changed. They changed for the change. So, grifting is the new grift. Man, shut up, man. Please be quiet, man. Get off, let his nuts go, man. Let his nuts go. Get his nuts out your mouth, man. Be hetero, man. Come on now. So, when a person continues to talk to people they don't like, that's called trolling. Trolling and grifting are related. They're distant cousins. So, when you see a person that's a grifter, more than likely they're a troll too. The people who grift, what they do is they'll go on a account that they made up so you won't know it's them. And they'll try to bash the people that they don't agree with in the comments. Why? Because they're grifters. A real dude will come on his real account for everybody to see and say what he got to say. Y'all don't see me in these dudes' lives. Tommy Sotomayor, he's a grifter. But here's the thing. He's not as bad as some of the rest of them because we already knew what he was. Some of these dudes be trying to fool us with the lingo, with the music, with the dress, with the way they wear their hair, but they not with us. Grifters. If you are with them peoples, and them peoples are telling you to act as if you care and be a leader, just like, remember the movie Black Judas about Fred Hampton? Those are grifters too. I'm giving you examples, man, because these same dudes will come on here and have you believing that they're sincere, that they care about you, they don't like you. You'll never be their friends. It don't count if you only hang. Okay, let me give you an example. If you're a black guy that exalts white people, right? And the only black people you hang around is other black people who do the same. That don't count. Are y'all serious? That don't count. And y'all wonder, like, y'all be commenting, loving these guys, comment on all their videos, right? And they won't even respond to you. You know why some of them do that? Because they're grifters. Grifters think they're better than you. So they'll use you to get something that they want. They think they're better than you. You'll hear them talk. Listen closely. A lot of them will claim to be elitists, and a lot of them will be believing elitist ideals, and they won't tell you that's how they think. The family reunion of grifting, you'll have on the t-shirt, on the tree, troll, grifter, elitist. You see that? We'll talk about it more later. I'm out here doing my thing. We'll talk about it more later. These guys be scamming y'all, man. And some of them talked about the preachers, but they ain't no better. They ain't no better. Get in their comments, man. Get on their heels. You talking about preachers, you a grifter yourself. At least a preacher, sometimes I have a food pantry. The only food pantry these grifters got is in their house. And then they'll have the nerve to say, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? We hear from you the most. You all over YouTube, all up in the algorithm. But we'll talk about this a little later. Hey, man, if you fake, it ain't safe for you in these YouTube streets, man. You're gonna get roasted. Thanks for watching.